Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Leilani Love. So I know I've been going for a minute, but hey, I'm back. What's up? It's holiday season. I'm about to show y'all how to get out of the house real quick, okay? This is gonna be a quick beat today. Everyday beat that you can do for office, brunch, whatever you got going on, just to keep your face, you know, together. Because as you can see, it's not together. Starting off with Mario Badescu, or however you say that. This is the facial spray, has aloe, chamomile, and lavender. And it is very refreshing. So I like to use that before I go into my moisturizer. So I do have dry skin. I have been having like a hard time finding something to moisturize my skin with because I'm a Vaseline type of person, but you know, I'm trying to get into official skincare, and I know Vaseline is not the best option. So I've been using this La-Roche Posay Balm Moisturizing Intense Repair Cream. So a girl at Ulta recommended it, so I was like, okay, let me try it. When I saw how big it was, I was like, damn, like I'm supposed to use something that big for my face, because usually I think of skincare and facial care, you know, little small containers that are cute and expensive, and that was like $20. So it does moisturize instantly. I don't know, I'm kind of a, like I said, a Vaseline kind of person that the moisture lasts all day, so I have to get adjusted to it. I feel like that you have to re-moisturize your face. So I'm just going in with a little peppermint lip oil to hydrate my lips. In the meantime, lips will be last, but we can go ahead and get them bad boys going. Okay, so I've done my my moisturizer, and I'm gonna start with my primer. I like the Porefessional, the Hydrate primer. It's very good. I don't use much. Like, I'm literally just using that much. For dry skin in the wintertime, you don't always have to use primer. If you have oily skin and your skin stays oily in the wintertime, you definitely want to make sure you prime. Primer also adds like an extra barrier of protection. So like winter can be very harsh on your skin. So make sure that you prime it and moisturize it. Otherwise, you're gonna go outside and be super dry. So you wanna make sure your face is nice and plump and moist before you start your makeup. So this is an optional step. So if you have to make sure that your makeup stays on and perfect and flawless for 12 hours, you wanna set your moisturizer and your primer. I'm not gonna set my primer and my moisturizer because I have dry skin. But that is an option for dry skin as well if you need the longevity. Me, I have something to film today at 9 o'clock. After that, I'm kind of like, whatever. So I'm not gonna set, but that's optional. That's optional. So before I conceal under my eyes, I'm gonna use the Cheer Up under eye serum or under eye cream from Pharmacy. I just like to tap. Ideally, you should use your ring finger to tap in your eye creams. And that just gives you like a little eye opener and just makes you more awake. It plumps under your eye to give you that alert and awake look. I'm coming alive already, guys. Yeah, but I'm sorry that I've been gone so long, guys. I just been doing so much stuff. I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna go in now and conceal under my eyes with this Lancôme all over concealer. This is this shade Suede, I believe, yeah, Suede. So it's a warm color. Y'all see my little thing right here. Yeah, it's a warm color. So when I went to swatch or color match at Sephora, they was trying to get me to have like a cool greenish brown, but one thing about my skin is I know that I like a orangey, a warm base. I don't like cool bases on my face. It makes me look gray or washed out. So I like to have color, so I definitely like a warm. See how it's kind of orangey? So yeah, I just feel like that's what fits my skin tone. So when you go get concealer, most people like to get their concealer shades lighter than them. Ideally, for something like this is a concealer that I could use on its own if I wanted to. So meaning maybe I didn't want to do a full face, this is a concealer that I would get. So I'm gonna go in with my Eco Tools flat dome brush to blend out. Now, if I were doing someone else's makeup, I might set this before doing my makeup application. But today we're doing like a quick get out of the house in 10 minutes kind of makeup thing. So we're just gonna keep it moving and grooving. So yeah, you always wanna tap, tap, tap underneath your eye because you don't want that to sink into your creases and give you those lines. Okay. Yeah, so that's just with the Lancôme. Like, I ain't gonna front. I went in for Too Faced, the chestnut, and they didn't have it, and I ended up getting this. Might have been a good decision. I love Too Faced concealer because it's definitely like a all you need type of situation. Because some days you don't want to put on foundation and everything. Some days you just want to get up out the house and be cute and be like, all right, this is enough. This is one of those products, because as you see, like, I have just this on and I'm kind of already snatched. Y'all. So, you know, you see where I'm going with this. Okay, so my color in Juvia's Place has switched up a little. Before I was using the Jack Mel, but I felt like it was like too light and I had to do too much contouring. So I'm gonna go in with Namibia, which is like a couple tiny shades browner. Yeah, so like foundation is like something that you have to constantly check, because sometimes it works. Like during COVID, it worked because I was inside all the time. But now I need something like a little bit darker because I've been outside. This is a little kind of dark, but for what I have, I'm gonna just stick with this and add some highlight, which it should even out. I'd rather be too dark and add highlight than to be too light and add mad contour, because it makes you look ashy. And yeah, you can tell, like, it's easier to highlight, I feel, and blend out your color. So like, as you can see, this was a little bit darker than my skin, but you can't, like, I don't look dead. As opposed, if I would have went with a lighter color that was too light, then I would have been looking, you know, casket ready. So it's very important to color match. Even if you color match at Sephora or Ulta, make sure that they have you in a bright light, because sometimes the light is dim in those places and they'll send you out of there with foundation that's not your color. Then you gotta go back and return it. Even though it's not a problem to return, but like, who wants to go through all of that? Imagine you getting ready to go somewhere and you think you got the right color, and then you put it on and you like, damn, why I look like this? Why do I look like this? What's going on? All right, now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is a shade Fawn. This is like one of the hardest shades to find for some reason. I guess because everybody likes it, because it has like that nice golden honey color. That's a good highlight color for brown skin tones, because it's like finding a highlighting tone can be really hard, because you don't want something too yellowy, but at the same time you do want something with a golden tone, because if you have golden undertone, you have to match your undertone. So I just like to go in with this. This works for me, my undertone. So some brown skins have like a pink undertone or like a greenish undertone. You just have to kind of gauge and see what works for you, because everybody's a little different. And when highlighting, you want to follow the shape of your face where the light hits. I literally just went over where the light was shining on my face, and that's how I know where to put my highlight. So everybody's face shape is a little bit different. So maybe you didn't need to put a lot on your chin because maybe you have a small chin or a square chin or a triangle chin. My chin is round, so you wouldn't put your highlight on like I do. So as you see, I have a natural dip here. So I highlight underneath to accentuate that. So make it, you know, subtle, but it's still there. You get what I'm saying? So again, you gotta follow the shape of your face when you're doing your highlight and contour. This was not even supposed to be a full beat, guys, but you know, you're welcome anyway. I have like a ton of brushes. I don't know why I'm using this big brush. Ideally, you should be using something smaller like this. So I'm just gonna use that to tap out the edges because I want this to stay full coverage. So like I'm literally just gonna buff out the edges. I don't even wanna go in that middle area because I want that to stay full coverage, hide my bags. And just make sure I go under the eye so I don't get any creasing. Tap that liquid in. So now I can take out my big brush and buff out those edges. Make sure I'm seamless. And do the same thing on the other side. See, the small brush gets into the crevices where you need them to get. And take your big brush out and buff away. See, the key is to make it look as natural as possible. You want to keep your face shape. You don't really want to alter your face shape unless that's your goal. Some people like to give themselves features that they don't have, which is totally fine. That's what makeup is for. So if that's what you like to do, no tea, no shade, all right? So before I do my contour, I just want to go in and set what I've already started because we did a lot and we just want to keep everything in place before we just start adding more. So I'm using Black Radiance loose setting powder. I think this is banana. It doesn't even have a color. Oh yeah, it's banana. I'm looking for the name. So I'm not gonna bake. I'm literally just pressing it in. Just so we lock everything into place. Lock in, lock in. Next, we're moving on to the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. This is the dark to deep. I do have the other palettes. I'm gonna take the Sculptor, tap that a little bit, and that's just gonna help with my contour. So I do have the light palette and the medium palette. And this one is like just one of my favorites because I feel like it's like a kind of universal palette for anybody that's like my complexion or darker. It's just very, as you can see, like it warms your face up. That Sculptor just adds the, yeah. You see what it's doing. So yeah, this is like, I guess the effect of a bronzer. If I had like a fairer skin, this would be like the equivalent of a bronzer. So just so we can add that natural shape back into our face. And I also like to do up here because just to give that natural roundness back to the forehead. Again, you want to kind of go with the shape of your face. So if I were doing a really sculpted face, I would go in with the dark contour color and use it, but I'm not really going for a sculpt. This is a natural everyday look. If I were going to an event, I would definitely sculpt. It's up to you how you want to, you know, rock on a daily basis. All right, now I'm going in with my blush palette from Co Cosmetics. It's a duo blush and lip palette. So I usually alternate between these two. Whatever. I love blush. Sometimes I OD with blush. I'm very known for ODing with blush. Like, OD with blush. This is light blush to me right here. This is light. Girl, I will light your face up with blush. I just feel like it adds like just such a rosiness, just such a youthful effect. Just so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna be wearing dark hair. So I'm gonna go for a dark lip because it is fall. This is LA Girls Pout Lip Gloss. It's a matte lip gloss. I love it. Look at that color. And once you set it, forget it because it's set. Like, this stuff literally don't move after you apply it. Coming together. It's coming together. My eyes look so small. It's because my lashes, guys. Girl that did my lashes, she did them kind of smaller than I like. It's okay. They so cute. But y'all see the look coming together. So I don't have any more of the Morphe setting spray. So I went to CVS and got this. This is L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Not one of my favorite. I don't like the way it sprays, to be honest. I don't like this. After you have the mist of the Morphe, you like, what the f is this? It's okay though. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna complain. I have a setting spray. And then I bought another one from like CVS or something and it was like just as bad. But hey, we got our look done. Be right back. I'm gonna do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I kind of had to go in and ombre out the lip because it was too dark for this hair. The dark red was just too much because I don't really have much darkness in this hair. But yeah, here's the final look. Cute little 20-minute get ready, you know, get ready with me real quick. Threw on my wig. Your girl gonna be filming today. I'll be behind the camera, so you know, I ain't even have to do all of this, but I just wanted to get back on YouTube because I haven't been here in a while. And if you made it this far in the video, you down with the Love Squad, and much love to you. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Oh yeah, and I used Bold Hold Liquid Gold to throw my wig on real quick, like 2 seconds. No blow dry or nothing. Yeah, and it's on there. She's on it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're down with the Love Squad. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for my new subscribers as well, and welcome to the Love Squad. Make sure you stay tuned because I am gonna be back on here on a regular basis because I gotta give y'all some love. So again, thanks guys for watching. Until next time, peace and love.